If you feel like life is moving fast and that you're wasting it, a Stoic philosopher called Seneca, almost 2,000 years ago, actually gave you the solution. There's a book called Seneca on the Shortness of Life, and I'm going to read you two little parts from it and then explain what it means. It is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste a lot of it. Life is long enough, and a sufficiently generous amount has been given to us for the highest achievements if it were all well invested. But when it is wasted in heedless luxury and spent on no good activity, we are forced at last by death's final constraint to realize that it has passed us by before we knew it was passing. So it is, we are not given a short life, but we make it short, and we are not ill supplied, but wasteful of it. And this might make you think, damn, I really need to lock in. I need to start achieving my goals. I need to start achieving more, working hard towards a better future. But if this is your thoughts, then you're falling into the second trap, which is really going to lead you to wasting more of your life. Because Seneca goes on to say, the greatest obstacle to living is expectancy, which hangs upon tomorrow and loses today. You are arranging what lies in fortune's control and abandoning what lies in yours. What are you looking at? To what goal are you straining? The whole future lies in uncertainty. Live immediately. So what most people fail to recognize is that by realizing, oh my God, yeah, I'm wasting my time. I need to lock in. I need to focus. I need to focus on, creating a better future. And, I need to be more disciplined. I need to value my time more. They go straight into focusing on the future and creating a better future and disregarding the present moment. They almost see the present moment as something that they need to discipline themselves to do certain things right now so that they can have a better future. And their whole focus is, oh, I'm wasting my time, I'm wasting my life, I'm wasting my potential. But it's always with a focus on, I'm not getting to where I want to go. But again, this whole attitude to, I need to get to where I want to go is a waste of life because life is right now. And he says that you must live immediately. And so I think the most important thing when it comes to actually not wasting your life is to take whatever you want in the future, whatever life you're trying to create, and bring it into the present moment. So if you value, having a lifestyle where you have freedom, then it doesn't really make sense to discipline yourself so much and remove all the freedom from the present moment and from your daily life to finally get to a place where you're free. That doesn't make any sense. It makes sense to discipline yourself to a degree, but it also makes a lot more sense to have freedom right now. And that might be in the sense of you're free to do things you actually want to do. You're free to do your passions, your hobbies, or it means that you're free to actually go travel your country instead of trying to work so hard to make so much money so that eventually you can travel the world and have that, location freedom. Why not give it to yourself right now to the extent that you can? So it's really about the fact that, first of all, most people just kind of waste their time and waste their lives and they don't even work towards a better future. But then there's the next category of people is they realize that most people are wasting their time and they're like, I don't want to do that. And so they start working hard and they start disciplining themselves and they start grinding towards a better future, which is just another form of wasted time. And then the third category really is people that realize, no, that is also wasted time. And what I must do is I must live my life today, this moment, and you bring it more immediate. And then you start to actually live a life that you want to live. You start to actually follow your passions. You start to follow your values today. You do not push it off to the future. You do not force yourself to go through grinding and doing a bunch of things you hate doing to create a better life. You do it in moderation. You can discipline yourself to do certain things, but you do not revolve your whole mindset and your whole life around grinding towards a better future, because you just see it clearly that that is just another form of wasted time. And so my question to you is, what could you do today, right now, that would actually make you feel like you're valuing your time and that you're living your life. That you're not just passing by, you're not just existing, and you're not just, throwing your time into anything, or you're not just grinding and disciplining yourself to do things you hate to one day get to where you want to go. What can you do today to start living your life and valuing your time?